What it is, focus your homeboy Furry back again with another installment of this. Put it on something special as I continue to ask the question, who's the GOAT QB? You understand? Now, like I've said previously, Big Sports Media wants us not to ask this question anymore, but this being an ultimate team game, I think it deserves a little more analysis than just who got all the bowls and who got the most yards, you feel me? And today we are looking at the resume of Kurt Warner, all right? Now, he's somebody that you wouldn't think deserves analysis or even deserves a mention in this discussion. But you got to remember, this man was the orchestrator. This man was the ringleader of an offense that was called the greatest show on turf. You know what I'm saying? So when you're the leader of one of the greatest offenses of all time, I think that gives you enough credibility to at least be analyzed in a discussion like this. You know what I'm saying? So we want to do that today. But before we get into it, y'all make sure y'all do that. All right? Subscribe. It costs you nothing to hit that button. You feel me? Make sure you do that, and make sure you share this shit with all of your partners. You feel me? But let's get into it, y'all. All right. We talk about Kurt Warner, played 12 seasons in the NFL, all right? So not that long of a career because he had a late start. We're going to talk about that momentarily. He played from 1998 to 2009, played 6 seasons with the Rams, 1 with the Giants, and 5 with Arizona, okay? He's known for his remarkable rise. His story is incredible. So much so that they made it into a movie. You feel me? Now, I haven't seen it yet. Y'all let me know in the comment section if it's one of those sports movies that you gotta watch. You feel me? And I'm gonna make sure I go check that out. I'm gonna check it out anyway, but let me know if I need to hurry up and do so. That it's one of those ones that's just so captivating. You feel me? Because his story seems to be captivating. Seems like they just had to get the shit right in terms of movie form. Because this man played in the Arena League. This man was bagging groceries before he really got his chance. Shit, he didn't even start a game in the NFL until he was 28. You know what I'm saying? So you contrast that to like what you see now. All these young guys out here for real. You think about like Trevor Lawrence and think about Mac Jones and all these young guys that are out here, Joe Burrow, all these young guys that's coming in and shit, they getting thrown to the fire and having to start and go, you know what I'm talking about, at a young age. Well, this man didn't get a shot to start a game until he was 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he made the most of that shit because he led the Rams to a Super Bowl victory in his first year as a starter. He took over after Trent Green got hurt, and he went on to win the MVP that year and won the Super Bowl MVP. Okay? So I say that's a hell of a story. All right. Outside of his unique rise to stardom, he's also known for his accuracy. Okay, so Kurt Warner was one of those guys who was a classic pocket passer. Okay, and he gonna put that bitch right where it need to be. All right, but let's look at his resume, man. Let's look at the numbers. All right, he won 2 MVPs actually. All right, in 1999 and 2001. He is in the Hall of Fame class of 2017. All right, like I mentioned previously, he had got that 1 Super Bowl victory after the 1999 season, and that's one of the most classic Super Bowls ever, for real. You know what I'm talking about? It was the Rams versus the Titans. Titans were led by Mississippi native, Alcorn State University legend Steve McNair. They had Eddie George in that backfield. You know, Eddie George, Heisman Trophy winner with Ohio State. Now he's the Tennessee State head football coach. And the Titans came this close, almost quite literally this close to winning that Super Bowl, man. And I want to say that was Dyson that Steve McNair hit, and then Dyson couldn't get it across that goal line, man. You know what I'm talking about? So it was an exciting Super Bowl. Kurt Warner led his teams to 3 Super Bowl appearances, though. All right, so you got that 1999 year. but the Rams went back in 2001. All right, and he led the Arizona Cardinals to the Super Bowl in 2008. All right, now in 2008, I want to say the Cardinals lost to the Steelers, but let's back it up and look at that 2001 joint, because that was another memorable Super Bowl because that kind of ushered in the Patriots dynasty, the Tom Brady era. And in that Super Bowl, the Rams were favored, you know what I'm talking about? Again, the greatest show on turf. And then, the Patriots got this young quarterback. Who is this? You know what I'm talking about? But that defense was a motherfucker. And then Tom Brady did what he's known for in the clutch, making some key throws, getting them boys in field goal range. And then Adam Vinatieri doing what he do. You feel me? All right. But let's look at the rest of his career. Playoff record was 9-4. His playoff passing yards 3,952. His playoff passing yards per game were 304. This man was throwing the ball around the yard, y'all. His playoff touchdown was 31. His playoff interceptions were 14. His playoff passer rating was an astounding 102.8. That's dope. His regular season record was 67-49. His regular season passing touchdown was 208, and that ranked 26th. That now ranks 42nd. Again, you got to remember this man got a late start. Okay, only 12 seasons in the league. Started starting games at the age of 28. So that's gonna severely affect his career numbers. His regular season interceptions was 128. Which ranked 55th when he retired. That's now 84th. His regular season passing yards were 32,344. That ranked 26th when he retired. That's now 45th. His regular season passer rating was 93.7, and that ranked 5th when he retired. It's now 15th. His regular season passing yards per game was 260.8. Now on the ground, again, this is a classic pocket passer. He ain't really put up nothing on the ground. All right, 286 yards on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns. And if I go look those up, I bet you those are quarterback sneaks or something like that. All right, well, let's look at what he had to go with him, man. All right, those 12 seasons of his. All right, let's look at the scoring defenses. Let's look at the rushing offense. Let's look at the coach. Let's look at the notable teammates. All right. In terms of top 10 scoring defenses, Kurt Warner had 2. All right, both of those were with the Rams, including that Super Bowl victory in 1999. They actually had the worst defense in the league in 2000. Okay, so to go from a top 10 scoring defense to having the worst scoring defense in the league that next year, I had to look that up and see what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm talking about? Because then next year, then they make it to the Super Bowl again. So I'm assuming maybe the defense bounced back. I don't know. But in that 2000, maybe it was a bunch of injuries. I don't know. He also had the worst defense in the league in 2005, and that was with the Cardinals, okay? So you never want that. His 2008 Cardinals made it to the Super Bowl, though, even though they had the 28th scoring defense. So that's something rare that you see a scoring defense that bad, but the team still makes it to the Super Bowl, okay? In terms of top 10 rushing offense, Kurt Warner played with 2 of those. Both of those were with the Rams, and that was both Super Bowl appearances, okay? So, again, run the damn ball, America, all right? And that was highlighted by Marshall Faulk, one of the GOATs. I'll talk about him later on. Now, I found this to be interesting, that when he was with the Arizona Cardinals, that year that they went to the Super Bowl, they actually had the worst rushing offense in the league, okay? They had a 9-7 regular season record, all right, and still made it to the bowl. So, 28th scoring defense that 2008 year, worst rushing offense, 9-7 record, still make it to the bowl. This man threw for over 4,500 yards that year, so you can argue that he carried that team. You know what I'm talking about, to the playoffs and then to a Super Bowl appearance. Feel me? All right. Let's look at his coaches, though. Kurt Warner played with Dick Vermeil while he was in St. Louis. All right. Dick Vermeil overall has a 120 and 109 coaching record. He had that Super Bowl win with the Rams, like I talked about. Got 2 appearances. And one of those was in 1980 when he was with the Eagles. Another coach that Kurt Warner had the opportunity to play for was Mike Martz. Okay. And Mike Martz has a career coaching record of 53 and 32. He has that 1 Super Bowl appearance, but that's that one that they got upset in 2001 against Belichick, Brady, and the Patriots. All right. When he was in New York, Kurt Warner had the opportunity to play for Tom Coughlin, okay, who has a coaching record of 170 and 150. Coughlin has 2 Super Bowl wins with the Giants. I think he's going to get into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But those Super Bowls came with Eli Manning, okay? He only coached Warner for that 1 year, you feel me? While he was in Arizona, Kurt Warner had the opportunity to play for Dennis Green. And like I said, I want to say when I was talking about Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon, I think Dennis Green should get into the Hall of Fame. You feel me? He has a career 113 and 94 record. He was a trailblazer for black coaches. You know, I think he should get in. All right. Also, Warner played for Ken Wisenhunt, and he was the coach when Warner made that Super Bowl appearance with the Cardinals. Okay, he has a 48 and 71 coaching record. So he's severely underwater in terms of his coaching record, but he does have his Super Bowl appearance. All right. In terms of his notable offensive teammates, again, this was in St. Louis. They were called the greatest show on turf. So they had some boys on the offensive side of the ball, and y'all know them, okay? Isaac Bruce, Hall of Fame wide receiver, class of 2020. He played with Warner from 1998 to 2003. He had 8 1,000-yard seasons in his career. Isaac Bruce, one of them ones, okay? Also, he played with Marshall Faulk. And Marshall Faulk, one of my favorite running backs because he was so damn versatile, okay? If I was playing fantasy football in this man's era, you know I'm trying to pick him up, okay? Hall of Fame running back class of 2011. He played with Warner from 1999 to 2003. He was the MVP in 2000. He's a 3-time Offensive Player of the Year, 6-time All-Pro. He had 4 straight seasons of more than 2,000 scrimmage yards. He was Mr. Versatility, okay? This is Alvin Kamara before Alvin Kamara. This is one of them ones, okay? In terms of that offensive line, he had Orlando Pace, Hall of Fame tackle class of 2006, okay? He played with Warner from 1998 to 2003. He made the All-2000 team, 5-time All-Pro. When you think of 2000s football, he's one of those linemen that you think of. You feel me? Now, other notable teammates that he had, this one from his time in St. Louis was Torrey Holt, okay? He played with Warner from 1999 to 2003. He's a 1-time All-Pro, but he still made the All-2000 team. He had 8 1,000-yard seasons. So it'll be interesting to see if he gets into the Hall or not. Okay, with 8 1,000-yard seasons and making the All-2000 team and being a part of this greatest show on turf, you would think, from that standpoint, he'd probably get in. But then he just got the 1-time All-Pro. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough era. You got T.O. and you got Randy Moss and all these guys. You got your own teammate and Isaac Bruce. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Torrey Holt gonna get into the Hall? I can't forget about these 2 notable guys from his time in Arizona. Played with future Hall of Famer Larry Fitzgerald, and that was from 2005 to 2009. Larry made the All-2010s team, but I was shocked to find out that Larry Fitzgerald only made 1 All-Pro team. I would think that he would have had more than that. He made hella Pro Bowls, you know what I'm talking about? But that All-Pro really separates you from the rest, you feel me? But Larry Fitzgerald was some of the best hands of all time, and Kurt Warner had an opportunity to have Larry doing prime Larry Fitzgerald, for real. He also played with Hall of Fame running back Edgerrin James, okay? Edge just went into the Hall recently, you know what I'm talking about, in the class of 2020. He played with Warner from 2006 to 2008. And then 06 and 07, Edge still, ran over 1,000 yards. 2008 seems like he got dinged up, but that still was that year that they went on to go to the Super Bowl. And maybe that's what really hurt their rushing game that year. To the fact that Edge was dinged up, you feel me? But the real Edgerrin James that you think of now is with the Indianapolis Colts, okay? But I didn't want to leave those guys out from his Arizona days. Again, he did make it to a Super Bowl, so I got to mention that. But there it is, y'all. That's Kurt Warner's resume. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You think that, given his short career, 12 seasons, but still able to get 2 MVPs, 3 Super Bowl appearances, got a Super Bowl win out of it, what I'm talking about, a part of arguably the greatest offense of all time, you feel me? Just his perseverance to, kind of be overlooked and have to play in the arena leagues and do all this other stuff, and then finally still get his shot. Do you put all that together and say that Kurt Warner has a claim to say that he is the GOAT quarterback? Y'all let me know what y'all think. And don't forget to do this. Subscribe. It costs you nothing to hit that button. You feel me? But I'm going to continue to ask the question, who's the GOAT QB? Appreciate y'all. Put it on some. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.